Hello and welcome to another Zwift hill climb racing video. This is stage 3 and it's on the Volcano KOM. And my current PB on this is 8 minutes and 21 seconds. And the current series best I think was like 8 minutes and 30. So I was kind of confident I could beat that. When I set that PB I was actually a little bit heavier. I mean I'm actually a tiny bit lighter than my stated Zwift weight. But I don't do anything at the moment that's going to risk kind of push me up into BCAT, so I've left that where it is. But yeah, I was a bit heavy when I did that PB, so I was kind of confident that I could beat that. And the broad strategy is to hold like 300 watts for most of it, and try and like not dip below 250 on the flat and downhill bits. And I do manage to keep to that strategy kind of mostly. There are a couple of bits where I drop the ball, but I think I'll kind of put in some kind of digs. I've gone below 250 there. I'll put in some digs to kind of compensate for it. So I did set the hollow replay to show my PB, but for some reason it didn't appear. But it turned out to not be a problem. The rider in front of me, our ankles, is a female, and she's like an absolute beast. Like a minute in, I realized like, wow, she's like seriously good. She was holding like 4 or 5 watts per kilo like consistently, and whereas like it was normally like I was riding against a female, I'd kind of assume I'd go past her, but she was like crazy good. And like I said, after a minute, I realized like she's legit, and so it was really good having her as someone to pace against. But I was thinking like, oh, this is by no means in the bag. I thought she was gonna win this. There was actually a BCAT female rider in this, and this girl, our ankles, she beat the BCAT by like 40 something seconds. Like really seriously good rider. So it was really cool having her to pace against. And I kind of thanked her afterwards. She seemed like a really cool, really nice person. And I thanked her afterwards for having like something to shoot for. She said it'd been really cool to have someone kind of nipping at her heels the whole way. So yeah, it worked out pretty good for the pair of us. So we're on the final stretch here, and I'd been kind of lost in the effort really, and wasn't like really paying attention to where the end was. But then just I kind of snapped out of it here and realised I needed to get past her if I was going to get the first place to kind of guarantee it. So I put in a kind of final push here, and she actually puts in a final push as well. But I managed to just kind of pip her by, I think it's like 4 seconds or so. I managed to beat her by. So crazy good performance by her, like really seriously strong, and that was really good for me because it really kind of pushed me along, whereas otherwise I might have kind of sat back a little bit. And that's been the most competitive any of these hill races have been for me so far. They've really been like time trial mode and kind of solo effort, but having like we both kind of started at a really similar time, like basically started the segment at the same time. So it was really cool having that element to it that kind of changed the feel of it a bit and turned it to be kind of really useful. So a new power, 5-minute power PR on this, 326 watts, and that's like 4.3, 4.4 watts per kilo. So that's really cool. And this puts me back into first place on the GC in the hill climbing series, which is absolutely bonkers. I think I'm like 30 seconds ahead of the current top spot, but the results haven't been updated yet, so I'm waiting for them to appear. But yeah, like absolutely bonkers to be in first place on anything, especially like a contest like this. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope it was kind of cool, and see you in the next one.